All right. Welcome to Indigo Talk. I'm your host, Nick McFly. Today we have a very special guest. This man, I feel like if you had a conversation with this man, and after that, if you didn't feel like you could change the world, you wasn't listening hard enough, honestly. This man is I consider on his way to be a fourth ref legend. He,
I appreciate that.
Music out of control, out of this world talent, and someone who I really admire mentally, musically. He's a great father, great man, someone who I would love to have a conversation with. Rell Williams.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the word, man? I appreciate you having me. For sure.
I appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir.
So, for the ones that don't know, I would love for them to have a introduction to who you are, as far as like your upbringing.
Man, Rell Williams for sure. Visionary because I have to be. I love art. I am art. I live through it. It lives through me in all aspects of life. I grew up in Fort Worth, Texas. I was a little bit in between worlds. I was always the kid that couldn't leave the yard when everybody else was on the block thugging, you know what I'm saying? So I got to kind of see both worlds, experience both worlds, and I just chose a side, you know what I'm saying? I'm a father before anything, and that's my motivation, man. That's my why. I know that sounds cliche. That's everybody say, but man, I think they changed my life, man. I think I'm still here because of them. So
Absolutely. It's a huge blessing having kids like that. So, what I want to know personally is like, what started your journey in music?
expression, if I'm being honest. I grew up in a household where when there was stuff going on, like when there was tension in the house, it's like we never had the conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it is what it is. You know, we ain't talking, we bumping shoulders, whatever, and a couple days roll by and then everything is always good. So I didn't feel like I had an outlet, and I needed a way to express it. It was poetry before anything. And then I actually tried to do gospel music, but the lifestyle and music it didn't match up. So that's where I'm at, man.
Understandable. And who would you say some of like your biggest musical influences?
Uh, I gotta put it in regions, man. I got a huge influence from Houston because it's just third coast, man. I grew up off the DJ Screw, the Zero, the Kiki, you know what I'm saying? But also I got a huge influence from Atlanta too because there's a lot of culture there. And one of the first albums I ever bought was one of the first album I ever paid money for was T.I. King. My dad used to roll around Fort Worth, roll around the city, just playing all kind of music, but I think like the T.I.s and the Jeezys is what stood out to me most.
Absolutely.
So I became a fan of that. And I learned how to write music by I used to rewrite T.I.'s lyrics. Like I would get a notebook and just write down everything that he was saying and try to structure it in a way that I could understand. That's how I learned to write my own.
Okay, I can most definitely see that because growing up, like, how old are you?
I'm 31.
I'm 32. Yeah, so growing up around Jeezy and the T.I. era, that was like a huge staple for us, especially in the South.
Yeah.
So I totally get that.
Yeah.
So another thing I want to know, because people that know you, like I said, they know that you're intellectual, and I would say you can tell like mental health and stuff like that is very important to you. So for the younger, let's say the younger black boys, if you would have a message for them, what would you want to relate to them?
To take your time. Um, don't be in so much of a rush. don't feel like you gotta have it all figured out, man, because ain't gonna lie to you, we all figuring it out. You know, my parents still figuring it out. My grandfather's still figuring it out. So time, you know, is not even something to be concerned about. But also, depression is hanging on to things that it's hanging on to things that don't serve you. You know what I'm saying? Past experiences that you wish you could change or alter, and it doesn't serve you. You know what I'm saying? But it feeds into depression. You know what I'm saying? The imbalance of your emotions. And anxiety is something that stems from expectation from a future that's not promised. So it's a good thing to be present in the moment. It's a gift to be present in the moment. And yeah, I think one of the things that I would say is like a good practice would be like if you find yourself drifting mentally, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's in the past or the future, depression or anxiety, like find something that's in the moment to snap out of it. Like if you see, like this say Nikon, you see the lights, or start spelling words out, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, just find something to kind of trick yourself to be right back in the moment. And what'll keep you afloat in life, you know what I'm saying? Being present. The only moment we ever got is right now.
Right, right, absolutely. So, with your music, I guess say, and while you're on your music journey, what would you say were like your biggest takes from it?
Um, that it's important to be expressive because it's people that need to hear what you got. It's people that are on journeys that are similar to your path. You know what I'm saying? And they may be stuck, and they may need a word or something to, you know, kind of motivate them or guide them to let them push through. So, yeah.
Okay, I definitely feel you. Like, see, me personally, I feel like a lot of the young youth right now they need kind of as many positive older black role models as they can get because, like I said, even us growing up around our days, we got friends that's not here no more.
Yeah.
We got families not here no more. So like, and growing up, they like push you like in a state of panic. Like, damn, like what's gonna happen to me?
Yeah. I
So
think turning 30 was crazy for me, man.
right, right. I feel you on that. But out of your music, what are like some things you would want your listeners to really resonate and take away from it?
um, that I am my music. Like I said, man, I live through my art and my art lives through me. I think the most the thing that I want my family, my fans turned family to understand is I am thoroughly me. You know what I'm saying? Unwavering. I don't give a damn about nothing or nobody. I don't care how nobody nothing. I'm me and I'm me through my music. I want people to take that and, you know, understand that it's cool to be you. You ain't gotta portray no image that is not true. You don't have to cling to experiences or whatever, your circumstance, whatever. It's cool to be you 100% of who you are. And sometimes you gotta drown out the noise and figure out who you are.
Feel you. Feel you. And what would you say what are your biggest goals in your music career?
Um, I think that's a tricky question for me, bro, because I used to always say I didn't want to do the music. Like I just wanted to create, but I still don't like the politics behind it.
Right. Right.
Um, but I think right now I see it as like, I think my goal really is just longevity. Like I said, I want to create art that is everlasting. Um, Music that is timeless, you know what I'm saying? Shit that you can listen to 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now. Um, that's the type of waves I want to create. I think that's like bigger goal, because the music is the art form. You know what I'm saying? You have to separate it from the business. And I think that's what people get when they listen to people like Prince, Michael Jackson. They ain't thinking about the business side of the music. They thinking about what the art means to them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I want the art to be as everlasting as possible. I want to be forever a staple. I want to be remembered in time.
Absolutely. So, as someone who I'm sure that has studied music and hip hop in general, would you say you see a big difference from hip hop back then to now?
I see a huge difference, but it's a change that's necessary, man. Man must evolve.
Right.
I think we can't always hold on to the same standards that got us to a place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like hip hop is all that it is. It's culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's creative culture through expression, and it has to evolve just like we do. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a big change, but I like the direction that it's going towards right now. I always said like the trap, you know what I'm saying, the drill shit, it's important. It played a major role, but I don't think it was as I always felt like it was temporary, you know what I'm saying? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like people need emotion, you know what I'm saying? People need to feel something. And I don't think that shit was helping people feel nothing, if I'm
Right.
being but rage, if I'm being honest.
Right. One thing that really stood out to me about you is you had a post. You said you quit your job, but before you quit your job, you had a 30-day plan.
Yes.
You was gonna stick to it and just see where it take you from there. I want to know, like, since you decided to take that big leap, how has it like impacted you?
I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's been a huge spiritual shift.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel I try to act on all spiritual impulses.
Mm-hmm.
Like I pray a million times before I make a decision. You
Right.
know what I'm
Me
saying?
too.
Um, but I think it's been a huge spiritual shift. I can say that. I think it has been um, sending me through all the emotions because I'm clinging on to the shit that's flesh. You know what I'm saying? I still got the bills. I still got the kids. I still got to provide. Yada yada yada. But I cannot give up who I am, and I think that's the thing that's where I am right now
Mm-hmm.
is trying to I don't even want to say bridge the gap, but just blend both worlds. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to work for my money.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to be me,
Right.
and this shit just fly to me. You
Right.
did?
Right. I feel you. And like I said, for a lot, that step for a lot of people wouldn't have the balls to do that. But it's a big spiritual thing, and like believing in yourself, having faith in what you believe in, and just going for it.
Yeah, most definitely.
'Cause I believe like life has no mistakes. Like you always end up where you're supposed to be.
I agree wholeheartedly, man. No coincidences.
At all.
We riding the wave. Yeah.
So like I said, to me your music is dope. I love the
Thank you,
newest
thank you.
freestyle you just put out. I forgot the artist name. I think his name
Mick Jenkins.
yeah, Mick Jenkins. That
Man,
you keep that.
I
You killed
appreciate
that.
it, man. I think that's the song I want to perform
I
today.
bet.
But I'm a huge Mick Jenkins fan, bro. I think I was put on to his music a long time ago. I had a friend that in high school that was saying that I had a similar sound as him, and I still don't see it to this day. I promise you I don't. But I'm a huge fan of his artistry, bro. He's a creative, like through and through.
Mhm.
And he's one of those people that I admire when it comes to expression because he put it all in the pen. You know what I'm saying? He don't leave shit out. And I think that's cool. It's a good model to be, you know what I'm saying? To, I guess,
Mhm.
I don't want to say chase after. I'm not chasing after nothing, but it's a good representation of
Mhm.
how things should be. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But yeah, man, I think that's one of my favorites too, if I'm being honest.
I feel you. I feel you. When I checked it out, like, oh yeah. Then I checked out Mick Jenkins. I'm like, oh yeah, I see the similar sound in them. So I can see why that person said that.
Yeah.
But who would you say some of your dream collaborations are?
Ah, dream collabs. I for sure want to get one in with Drake,
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick,
Mm-hmm.
the J. Cole's, you know what I'm saying, the best of the best. But I like Tootsie, man. It would be cool to get a Tootsie feature. It'd be cool to get a YG Marley feature. I don't know, that
Okay.
shit would be crazy.
I can see that.
It would be cool to get a Erykah Badu feature.
Most definitely.
Um, let's see, man. Shit, Mick Jenkins for sure. Saba, I don't know if you heard of Saba. I love Saba. Smino, I think that'll be fucking fire.
Right.
I mean, I could go on, bro. I'm a fan of, like I said, I love music. I'm a fan of the craft before I am anything when it comes to the art. I'm a fan of it, which is why I can be as thorough as I am because I study it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And how old were you like when you wrote your first rap?
I have no idea how old I was when I started actually writing raps, but I can tell you how old I was when I started engineering my own music. I was 13 years old, and I was going to a friend's house to record. He had Pro Tools, and he had the whole setup, the whole works or whatever. But I looked at it and I was inspired. I told my moms I wanted to rap. I had already been writing the poetry. I already been trying to put rhymes together and everything like that. But she went to Walmart and bought me like a little $15 mic, bro. And then I ended up going. I used to steal her computer, bro, and I downloaded a software called Mixcraft. And I didn't know what I was doing, bro, but I was on YouTube University before everybody thought it was YouTube University, trying to figure out how to work shit. And I'm in high school at the time, like freshman. Nah, this is it's way after, my bad. But yeah, actually, no, I take that back. I'm getting that confused. Maybe 13 when I started to um, write the music, but it was maybe high school when I started to engineer for sure. I think I'm getting that mixed up.
Okay, I didn't know you engineer your own music too. That's
Yeah, I went to Full Sail University for like 4 months, and then I ended up having my kids, man. So that was a pivotal moment in life. But I was, like I said, YouTube University before then.
absolutely.
And when the homie of mine ended up going to college, he ended up letting me borrow his equipment. So I was using Pro Tools to record. And I just ended up using or figuring out like that's like the home base. Like even my brother, the guy that just called me, like I'm making music with him too. We just released the P Amigos 9 Ways to Say Goodbye album. He's also an engineer. He went to the Art Institute, I believe. Back and forth with the music engineering. I think that's an art form in itself.
Okay. So one thing I like to ask music artists is like, what's like a verse or like any song that like really sticks out to you to this day, or like a verse or a song that like that was like the spark of yeah, I'm gonna do this.
I think Kendrick Lamar, The Heart, Part 3.
Okay.
The man says, sitting in the studio thinking about what's smooth to go right now, freestyle or write down, whatever. Yeah, that verse is crazy. That whole song is crazy.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's one of them songs that was like, cause that came out long ago, before Kendrick was Kendrick. Uh, I don't know, it just inspired. The way he structured his bars, bro, was crazy. The way the similes and metaphor, and what's even crazier is how all of his projects connect.
Yes, it's like it's the same story, but like it's continuing, but it's also from like different aspects.
Yeah,
that's what like I feel like people don't get that.
This art, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be one of them to understand that.
Yes, that's one of my favorite things about his albums. I like to ask people that have like really took that mental health journey and things like that, if they could go back to like their childhood selves, or like their teenage selves, what would they tell themselves? So you had the opportunity to reach back in time, talk to yourself. What would you tell yourself?
If this shit ain't as hard as you make it seem, it's all mental, man. I think I would tell myself that I would just try to give myself cheat codes, you know what I'm saying? The way I process is what births my reality. Shit like that. I would tell myself to be easy on myself and give myself grace, because I beat myself up a lot, and I never have to. Even to this day, it's just, I'm an artist, and like I said, I be trying to get shit as spot on, perfect, whatever. But yeah, man, I just try to throw myself a jetpack. If I'm being honest, I think I needed a big brother. Right. I needed a OG, you know what I'm saying, a big homie, and I just be that for me.
Right. I'm the oldest of all my siblings, so like a lot of times I wish I had an older brother too. So I most definitely feel you on that.
Well, I'm the youngest. That's the thing. I got a brother. I got an older brother, but we had a crazy relationship growing up, man. My twin for sure, but we really ain't see eye to eye with a lot. So, but I love him to death. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit was just different back then.
Understandable. We enjoy having you on the show. I love the message that you send out to the world. I feel like that's what I'm making this platform all about. People that use their talents to put positivity into the world through their talents. That means so much these days, especially with how the world is today.
Right on, man. For sure. I appreciate you having me. I definitely agree. I think it's necessary. I think that's what we're missing. So I appreciate you too, because this platform is also necessary, bro.
Most definitely. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
So before we end, is there anything that you want your fans to know, listeners to know? Anything you have coming up?
Just expect a whole bunch of new music, man. We just dropped 9 Ways to Say Goodbye to P Amigos, 9 Ways to Say Goodbye. But man, I've been linking up with my guys every Sunday since the top of the year. I got so much music that's not released. So I'm just putting shit out. I'm just throwing shit out at this point. So just keep your eye out for a lot of new music, a lot of new visuals, and follow me, everything at Rell Williams _WP. Dig.
All right. Yeah, another great episode. Indigo Talk. Y'all stay safe, stay positive, stay creative. And remember, nobody decides who you are but you. And also, this is our first episode with the live performance. Here to really set the standard of what I want Indigo Talk to be about. It's an honor and a privilege. So stay tuned for that. And so y'all stay positive, stay creative, stay safe.
Yeah. Really though, look, okay. These days I see freedom when I blink. I can't fall short, I ain't tripping at my feet. I call shawty when I ain't getting what I need, but I'm scarred up. Love me too much, I might leave. Really though, I probably should thank you for how I'm living. Try to pick the roads that rose from the smoke, the dust and settle on the concrete. And I be with the bears and the wolves when you find me. I couldn't call collect cause I put coin on the watch. The coins in the couch could turn into the dollars in my pocket, more in my account. Look, I'm getting off the subject, really. I should've said I hated you more. I should've said I love you too, but really I've been hating you more. Look, I'm bipolar, bi-hoes is loving me more. And I know you gon' hate it for sure. Look in this cold case, you should've told your mother that too. I told your brother how he hating, got your mama raising 2 bitches and you number 2. The fuck you hating me cause I never lose. You get to acting up, I'm acting ludicrous when I move. Like it was chess moves only, you know. I did it bigger than I knew I would. Nigga, it's sus, fuck a middleman. I set the pick and roll, so if I couldn't, then my brothers could. And really, I spent too much time with this. What the fuck? Hold on. I'm in my mind again, writing everything I should have said, but I ain't think that you would listen. How you love me more when I go missing, man? I'm talking about them ways, ain't it? Yeah. Ain't no old hats with new magic, ain't no answer, it ain't safe when you ask too much, cause you ask too much. Talking about them ways, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah.